Hello everybody, this is Angie at Cuckoo for Coupons, and this is part of my CVS haul for the week of March 23rd through March 29th. So like I said, this is only part of the CVS haul I plan on doing this week. I am more than likely going back tomorrow, but today I did run in after I went to Walgreens this morning and I went ahead and did my beauty deals. I was just going to hold these and then post everything all together, but then I thought there might be people who are trying to figure out what to grab with that 10 off of 25 beauty and personal care coupon. So I decided to go ahead and just post these together by themselves. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a beauty and personal care deal going on at CVS this week. We actually had it last week as well. It is called the Epic Beauty Sale or the Epic Beauty Event, but everyone should have received a 10 off of 25 for beauty and personal care CRT. And we received them last week as well. So even if you did a deal last week using it, you should have received a brand new one this week. So you can do yet another deal using that 10 off of 25 coupon. Now, I have two separate CVS accounts, so I did the deal on each of those accounts. But I actually ended up doing the same deal on both accounts, but I grabbed different items each time. So I'm going to show you both of those transactions and what items I grabbed. But really quickly, before I get into that, if you guys could just take a second and give this video a big thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, if you want to, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then ring that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post my videos. All of those things would really help me out. All right, let me go ahead and show you the items I grabbed for my first transaction using this 10 off of 25 beauty and personal care CRT. Okay, so the first items I really wanted to grab were some of these L'Oreal Paris eye creams. So these are priced $15.49 in my store, and they are part of a deal where if you spend $30, you get back a $12 extra buck. So I went ahead and grabbed two of them at $15.49 each. So together they total $30.98. So I've reached that $30 that I need to spend to get the $12 extra buck back. I have two separate coupons. I have a $3 off of one digital and a $5 off of one digital. So both of those coupons will come off, bringing them down to $22.98 for both. But I'm also going to use that $10 beauty and personal care CRT. That is going to drop them down to $12.98 for both. But then I'm getting back a $12 extra buck for spending the $30. So in the end, both of these products are going to be just 98 cents or only 49 cents each, which is an incredible deal. And here is my receipt. So they both rang up at $15.49. Both of my digital coupons came off, the $3 off of one and the $5 off of one. Then I used that 10 off of 25 CRT. And then I rolled $10 in extra bucks. And I used my 2% back. But of course, with my 2% back, I never count it as rewards earned. So I do not count it as rewards spent. My subtotal was $2.85. So that is what I paid out of pocket. But of course, I have to add the extra bucks that I used back to that. So I technically paid $12.85 for these items. But then I got back my $12 extra buck for spending the $30. So in the end, for me, both of these items ended up being just 85 cents or only 42 cents each, which I will take it. Also, if you hear a revving sound behind me, I apologize. There must be like motorcycles or something nearby. I think this is the second time that's happened recently, so I apologize if you hear that. Okay, so now I have switched accounts and I am going to do that exact same deal again, the spend $30 and get a $12 extra buck, but I'm going to grab different items this time. So the first item I'm going to grab is this L'Oreal Paris Age Perfect Moisturizer. So this is priced $19.49 in my store. So that's going to be the first product. And then along with it, I'm going to grab this L'Oreal Paris Collagen Moisture Filler Moisturizer that is priced $13.49 in my store. Both of these products together total $32.98. So I'm above the $30 that I needed to spend to get the $12 extra buck. I have the same 2 digital coupons on this account as I did on the first one. I have the $3 off of one digital and the $5 off of one digital, and both of those are going to come off, bringing them both down to $24.98. But then I'm going to use that 10 off of 25 CRT. That will bring them both down to $14.98. But then I'm going to get my $12 extra buck back for spending the $30, making both products just $2.98 or only $1.49 each, which is an amazing deal for these products. And here is my receipt. So they both ring up as they should. My 2 digital coupons did come off, my 3 off of one digital and my 5 off of one digital. I used my 10 off of 25 CRT, and then I rolled $14.90 in extra bucks, and then I used my 2% back. Now that $4.90 extra buck, that really is that amount. I didn't lose anything on it. You can see it right here. It was actually expiring today, so I was really glad that I went over there today, but it was from a return. So a couple of weeks ago, I talked about this last week in my video, but a couple of weeks ago, the week I didn't post anything, I did do a couple of online transactions on both of my accounts, but they ended up not having all of the products, so I ended up canceling the transaction. So this is just a refund from that. So back to the receipt. So my subtotal ended up being just 6 cents. So that is what I paid out of pocket. But I have to add the extra bucks that I used back to that. So I technically paid $14.96 for both of these products. But then I got back my $12 extra buck for spending the $30, making both of these products just $2.96 or only $1.48 each, which is so amazing. And here are all 4 items that I got at CVS today. My first transaction cost only 85 cents. My second transaction was $2.96. So I got all 4 of these fairly expensive products for just $3.81, making them just 95 cents each, which I think that is an incredible deal. These items are normally, like I said, pretty expensive. So if you need any of these products, this week is going to be the time to grab them. And that is everything I have from CVS today. I will probably be going back to CVS tomorrow. So I'm not sure if I'll post the video tomorrow night or the next morning, but I'll post it as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really help out my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and good luck couponing.